A property manager ignored a cockroach problem for 3 months. It ended up costing his company over $500,000. If you've ever put a weird clause in a contract and thought, "I'll probably never need this," this guy's story will make you feel like a genius. A little backstory. I'm 35 and I own a 72-unit apartment complex. When I bought it, the place was in decent shape, but I pumped several million into a full renovation of every unit. I never raised rent on any existing tenant. When leases renewed, the increase was capped at $50 a year max, written into the contracts. After the renovations were done, I started looking for a property management company. Found one that seemed to share my philosophy: tenants first. Before signing, I had a realtor buddy and my lawyer review the contracts. Together, they recommended adding one clause. In plain English, it said this: if any lawsuits are filed against me related to the property due to negligence by the management company's staff, the management company covers all costs and legal fees. One clause, just one little paragraph tucked into a contract. The management company's legal team read it, agreed to it, and signed. They probably figured it would never matter. Oh, it mattered. They took over operations a month later. I stayed hands-off, visited the property every 3 or 4 months, and got monthly reports from the on-site manager. Easy. A few months ago, I learned that several apartments had been left in rough shape after tenants moved out. Our cleaning crew handled it, or so I thought. Turns out, one of those units had a serious cockroach infestation in the storage closet outside the apartment. The new tenants moved in, found the roaches, and reported it to the on-site manager. His monthly report said the maintenance team was handling it with traps and bug bombs. I didn't think much of it. Next month, same thing. Third month, same report again. That's when I picked up the phone. I told the manager this was a recurring issue and needed professional pest control. We canceled the tenants' rent for a month and put them up in a hotel for a week while the exterminators did their job. And this is where everything went sideways. The on-site manager, through either incompetence or sheer laziness, told the pest control company the wrong information. Instead of treating the storage closet where the infestation actually was, they treated the apartment itself. He had one job: tell the bug guys where the bugs are, and he pointed at the wrong room. That's like calling a plumber and sending him to the kitchen when the toilet's flooding. The roaches weren't eliminated. They spread, not just to neighboring units, to an entire adjacent building. What started as one infested closet became a multi-building crisis. We offered every affected tenant the same deal: 1 month free rent and a hotel stay while we actually fixed it this time. Everyone accepted, except one tenant. He decided to sue. I understood his position, honestly. His life was disrupted because of a problem that should have been solved months ago. During mediation, my lawyer casually reminded me about that clause in the management contract. That's when the real fun began. The other tenants in both affected buildings received an anonymous tip that one of their neighbors had filed a damages claim and that they might want to consider doing the same. Anonymous. Completely anonymous. Nobody knows who sent it. Total mystery. Could have been anyone. During mediation, I played the part perfectly. Outraged, shocked. How dare this happen to my tenants? Negotiations started at 3 months free rent. We settled on 12 months, free rent for an entire year for every affected tenant. 16 apartments, average rent around $1,700 a month. That's roughly $325,000 in lost rent alone, all on the management company's tab thanks to that one little clause. But wait, there's more. Because of the maintenance failures, the management company was also required to provide their services for free for up to 6 months while I found a replacement. That's another $146,000, plus all legal fees. Over $500,000 because one guy pointed the exterminators at the wrong closet. That's the most expensive pest control mistake in history. This man is operating at a level most people can't even comprehend. He put a clause in a contract, waited years, and when one manager screwed up, he turned a roach problem into a financial nuke. He even anonymously tipped off the tenants to pile on. That's not revenge, that's business warfare. Okay, breakdown time. This guy played it masterfully. The clause was legal, agreed upon, and fair. The management company signed it willingly. When their employee dropped the ball, the clause activated like a trap card. Beautiful. But let's be real. He waited 3 months of identical reports saying we're handling it with traps before doing anything. 3 months! If my manager told me the same thing 3 months in a row, I'd have been on site with a magnifying glass after month 1. My advice? Same clause, but add one for yourself. Check on your own properties more than 4 times a year. A cockroach can lay 300 eggs a month. While you were reading reports, they were building a civilization. The takeaway, my people? Read your contracts, write your contracts, and always, always add the clause that protects you when someone else screws up, because someone will screw up. If you've ever had a contract clause save your financial life, tell me about it. Comments now. I want to know what kind of legal traps you people are setting. Subscribe for more stories where the fine print wins. Hades out.